been a little bit since I've played this game really at all. I haven't made a CLO video yet. So let's fight Count Erclaim. Or sad if we get that somehow. No! Are you kidding me? This is my first time. I haven't even fought Count Erclaim yet. And it throws knives at me. Wait, I think this actually happened last time during April Tunes. I wanted to fight Red, but I got Sads. Hi, Sads. Yeah. I feel like that sounds a little different. Yeah, sure. Okay, I brought music back. The gear in the middle there. Oh, he's properly an MGR now. So nothing will work. Tune-up will work, I guess. Use Zap. The music is still a lot louder than the sound effects. I can barely even hear the gags. You know, I actually do have the sound effects set lower than the music, but... Ouch, okay, right, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, let's try friend again. Yeah, he doesn't say anything special. Now this music might not be very loud for you, but it's set very low in OBS for that reason. But it's pretty loud for me, actually. My volume is really low. I have to be careful, I have to be sure I kill myself anymore. I want to get the one where he says yes, but not actually. Okay, tune-up no longer feels you full. That's something that they tried to fix last time, but failed to do so. Now you gotta make sure you get strong tune-up too. Prestige tune-up can help that too, of course. Turn the music a little down. I don't know, to me it seems like Seth is trying to be our friend, so him saying no to you seems kind of weird. What meeting? I don't think Seth attends any meetings. It's not meant to be. No. Yeah, that's the one I was looking for. I'm gonna take a picture of that. You'll hear our camera sound. There. Maybe you didn't. Who knows? Okay. Right. That. We're getting one. Don't worry. We're gonna get a. Oh, these gears now. Okay, let's be careful. What? I thought I clicked it. Okay. The gear must have gotten in the way. Not. I have to be careful not to die. That was close. Wow. I got to one lap. I need to go fast with this one so I can heal up. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. My mistake to wait longer. But we're healed now. Okay, this is how loud this would be with the music all the way up. Ready for it? Yeah, that's how loud it would be. So that's why I turned it down. Whoops, it's all the way down now. I still want to make it enough that you can still hear me though. So that's why it's not all the way down. But it's not yet. They should make his text in Comic Sans as well. Okay, so this is the last one, right? What if we heal instead of attacking him? I think last time he just did ... but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, that wasn't the last one, alright. Well, I'll just keep doing that until he gets us that. Yeah, I don't know when it's gonna happen, but come on, come on. It's very hard to click there. Oh my god. Yeah, he just says ... I had a feeling. Fast as possible. Okay, sorry. He was hitting us really quickly, so. Let's try lure. Let's try lure, yeah. It missed. I've never seen that animation before, actually. Did this miss too? No, it didn't. Okay. Okay. That missed. Oh my god. The tune-up just keeps missing now. If we lure him in. Lured 9,999 rounds. What the heck? He's gonna be lured forever. Alright, let's double zap. Let's see if it duplicates his animation again. I don't think it will, but we'll see. 9999 damage. Oh, that's funny. We interrupted his animation, so he's standing back up. There, he's sitting back down. We interrupted the animation by using 2 zaps. He stood back up instead of sitting. I'm always finding ways to work this game. Furbies? Goodbye, Sads. He explodes, right? Yeah. He's gonna ask Erclaim what he wants. Atticus! Oh no. There he goes. 7 of every material. So got 7. Oh, poor Atticus. Now let's do counter claim for real. Hopefully we don't get sads again. Yeah, so counter claim was dead before, and then when Tubby left the team, they were like, no, actually, counter claim's actually still alive. So now they have to switch the joke around and say Atticus instead. Well, I got a lamp from him. That's something. I was almost gonna say I was thinking he was gonna ask Red what he wanted, but Red's not dead, so that wouldn't make any sense. It's supposed to be a reference to the real Sans, where he asked Papyrus what he wants, but Papyrus is actually dead. So. Yeah, my game has been actually, I guess my whole computer really has been lagging lately. So if the game does lag, I don't think it's the server. I think it's actually my computer acting up. There's nothing I've been able to do about it. What's okay. Actually, I want to do a duo. We're both level 80, so it's gonna be a tier 6. I got Sad's first try. I didn't want Sad. I wanted to fight Count Erclaim so I could finish this task here. Okay, let's go. What? Clyde didn't even spawn in the building. Hold on a second. He spawned outside. Oh, that's weird. Okay, wait. Oh, I see. Clyde doesn't see. Clyde like desynced. He doesn't see the elevator. Let's fix this. So Clyde saw Jake in the void somewhere. That's because, since there is no elevator, that's where Jake went on his screen. There's nowhere else for Jake to go. Again, I don't know if it's the server or just my computer being weird. And now Clyde just straight up didn't teleport to him at all. What's going on? Is Clyde just desynced? Yeah, he still doesn't see the elevator. Wait, do I even see him? I do see him. Oh, there it is. He sees it now. Okay, wow. I've been able to fix it a little bit on my computer, but I don't know if it doesn't seem to be completely fixed yet. I don't even know what happened, honestly. It was fine before, and then I left it off for a bit and it just stopped working. Clyde is still on 0. Come on. There. Okay, there. Real cogs. Oh wow. 12s and 12, 10, and 15. Wow. Well, this will be fun. I was hoping his cheats aren't as hard as Red's cheats. I might actually be able to do this. If his only cheat is healing, which I've heard, then this might actually be doable. Thinking about prestiging throw on Jake. Sorry, prestiging lure on Jake and prestiging throw on Clyde whenever board bot boss comes out. We have to do this right now. I could utilize that next round, yeah. I know another cog is actually gonna come, right? Only one. I think it depends on how many cogs you kill first, and then that's the only time another cog comes. Yeah, what if I do this? Well, we can let those two attack us. And we'll kill these 3 cogs that are soaked with zap. These 2 Teslas should be enough. Oh, you know, yeah, I think I need to be 2 Teslas. I don't think a Tesla and a TV will do enough, so I'm just gonna be. I'm gonna play safe. Yeah, that was the right choice. Okay, that was mainly concerned about the Hollywood there. So that's good. So I think last time, yeah, the first Lord didn't change depending on the tier last time. It does now. It's like that's a nice change. It does make it a little more difficult due to the fact that Erclaim is probably weaker than not as strong as Red. They can compensate for that by making the first floor stronger. Wait, this is it is Mingler. I wasn't activated for that. It looks like an EXE in the dark. It looks like a boss mod EXE actually. No dancing apparently. Oh, it might be the lag. I don't know what that was. Whatever. I like this music. I haven't seen the new movie for him yet, so let's see. Ooh. There he is. He's coming out of there. Quackity, spooky, scary skeleton song. Okay. Oh, there's this new face. But these aren't Skelecogs, for I can't quite know what they belong. Wow. Wow. Look at how the level ended 20.img of version 2.0 is just squished inside of his name tag there. New music as well, that's cool. Okay, that's a good start, isn't it? 58 damage. Oh, he steals your life. Oh, it doesn't hurt you though. Okay. Oh my god. Why are they all going for Clyde? This isn't what I had in mind. Well, now we need to do that. There we go. Okay. Okay, so count doesn't unlure. That's good. Very nice. I wonder. Okay. Maybe I should use this round to heal him. We can pass. Whatever. So if they don't unlure early, then we should be alright. Okay, cool. Let's try hitting him. Now, I actually don't know if this will do enough. I won't kill the head honcho for sure, but I want to hoping it kills the wig and the cheese. And no, it won't. Okay, whatever. We killed the cheese, and wig's almost dead. Actually, 2 TVs will be enough to kill both of them. But you know what? No, since dead cogs are no longer soaked due to the way the battle works, we'll have to both hit the head honcho. Okay, healing word. We can't sacrifice other cogs to become stronger. Okay, interesting. Oh, no cogs spawned in. Okay. See, did the head honcho say something? But I'm not finished. That's funny. Okay. Did he kill the cog, or did he just send him somewhere else? Considering, oh wow, that missed. Considering I haven't even hit count yet, I'm not really upset that he's healing. It's not, he can't undo damage they haven't done yet. Eviction notice. 55 damage. The only thing I don't like is that he's just gaining more health because I haven't even hit him yet. But okay, Clyde's lagging. I need to wait for that. There we go. Okay. Let's do that then. Try it again. That time it worked. Okay. There we go. Let's kill the wig. Get him out of here. Okay, looks like soaking him doesn't make him stronger. Red, well, unless it does, he doesn't say anything. Like Red did. I don't know about counts though. Okay. Yes, wedding cakes. Nice. Wow, that barely brought him below his full HP. Because he overhealed. Wow. Yeah, I guess we just have to keep damaging him. Keep luring, keep damaging. I don't know how often he does the life heal, the life steal. Maybe like every 2 rounds or something. I don't know. So his healing isn't as powerful as Red's. He's like basically a nerfed version of Red at this point, even though he came first. Oh, he unlured. The Count resurrects or refines destroyed cogs. No cogs showed up. He used 3 different things in the same round. Oh, there we go, the cogs here. 1. Oh, look at that. They're level 19s. Okay, so that must mean it might be best to kill Count first. Because all the cogs that we killed just came back as level 19 EXE Skelecogs. Okay, that's interesting. Might end up dying and come back to kill Count first. Kill the boss first. That might be the best strategy. We'll see. Let's see. I wonder if they also have the damage boost of version 2.0s in their second form. I don't think they do. It doesn't say version 2.0. Lifesteal? Okay, he always does lifesteal. We just have to damage him more than... Okay, we're gonna hit the hand, so might as well do that. We have to damage him more than he heals. Getting somewhere with it now. They might actually kill Clio. No, okay. I don't think normal cog can do 63 damage. 34. It's still a lot, but not enough to kill me. Okay, waiting for that to load up again. Clyde's screen. I don't know why it's always Clyde. Oh no, wait. Sorry, not Clyde's screen. What am I saying? Okay, let's do this. And I will use a piano on it. Oh, you know what? I don't think this. Oh no. I don't think this doesn't count as a stun if it's a single tap. I forgot that. Whatever. Let's see if it works. It missed. Okay. Are all the cogs woken up now? Yeah, they're waking up. Alright, looks like that's the end of that. We should come back and kill Count first next time. I could probably just let them kill me, honestly. How much damage they'll do. Oh, okay, I'll pass. We'll try this out. I mean, not try it out. See, we dodge now, of course. We don't need to dodge anymore. I want them to kill me. I guess also you get a sense of the damage they deal. This next one will kill me. So please hit me. Missed. Yeah, they just don't like Clyde. They're always going, oh, sacrifice the cog. No, no. Oh, I think he does kill the cog. Okay. He just healed all the way. Okay, well. They're dead. Okay, and the cogs disappeared. Very fun. Okay. Now that I know how the boss works, maybe I can actually write. Also, the EXEs, I don't know how common the EXEs are in that battle. It could also depend on tiers. I'm waiting for a Gig to heal so I can Go to dumpster point. There we go. See, very fast. Unlike some other games I've played. I hope I don't have to use rewards in the end. I mean, red was hard enough. Red was really hard. At some point I actually got like halfway through the red battle, so I guess if I just get lucky and you have the right strategy with me, I think I can defeat count without rewards. I love the fact that this game made it so it's like a lot more treasures around. In TTR, it can be really hard to find treasures around. Sometimes there won't even be treasures at all. Like, I don't know why, but they made it so that there's at least like 5 treasures that's always in the ground. So you'll never be I guess just stuck running around for no reason. And it also made it so that you heal more depending on the tier of the playground, which is also nice. Feeling Clyde. Bird. Oh, apparently the lamps on Clyde's screen, the lamps actually count as visible. Oh, so also Fuller Place building. What has this one? Oh, they changed it to Fuller Place. It used to be Silly Street, but I guess that's just the building changed location, so did Silly Street. Or they could have just changed the phrase itself. Yeah, that probably would make more sense actually. Okay. What's interesting is that this has the elevator of a field office, but the sides here are cog building, and really like what you would see next to a cog headquarters. I don't want to get sad again. Great. And there's less EXEs too. 1 EXE is a 10, the lowest level cog here. Oh. I'll do that, whatever. Okay, so this set is definitely much easier. I think I just got really unlucky with the last one. So yeah, I'll do this. You know what? That works. We'll do that. Whatever. One of the cogs will live. That's fine. And I will use, yes, yeah. And zap. Good. That was definitely much easier. Okay, so you don't dance for some reason. I don't know why. Could just be a glitch. It is a glitch. I don't see any reason why you wouldn't dance, considering it's giving you time to dance. Could just use the dance emote if you time it correctly. But I wonder if it's also the ducking animation interrupting it. Because that can happen. Like in TTR, if you use 3 fires on one cog and you start dancing, the duck animation will cancel it. Oh wow, 2 EXCs. Oh, he just has different quotes every time. Perhaps I shall call my friend. Maybe he'd be. Is that Red? I don't know. Is that like for April Tunes Red? He's a cog. You should hear a cog. Oh no, a Reaper. That I am counter Erclaim. Well, I knew that you were counter Erclaim already. Dumbo. Okay, so we have to focus on killing Count first. We won't like any chance of doing this correctly. So he only sacrifices a cog like what, every 5 rounds? So if you can kill him before that would should be fine, yeah. Okay, he didn't attack, that's nice. Wedding cakes. Good, that hit. Okay. So I always listen for the wedding cake music. If that plays, okay. If it doesn't, then that's not good. 106. Yeah, wow. We'll lure him again, why not? Okay. Good. Good. If he unlures from this, then I'll just hit him. I don't want to waste rounds with the other cogs being lured. Or if he misses. Okay, cool. So let's see, will he unlure? Let's see. Nope, doesn't look okay, cool. More chances to do this. Oh my god, Clyde already have the screen going, but Jake is just lagging it out. Lagging all the way through. Like, he's lagging so much that Clyde's screen has finished the entire movie. And he's gone back to the gag selection screen. What? Maybe this is the game. I can't imagine this would be my computer. What the heck? Oh my, oh man. That's 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, 0. Nothing happened. It's just so stuck at 0. Okay, no, Count attacked. What is going on with Jake's screen? And Jake is now at 26 left. But Jake does not see that. And he sacrificed a cog. Okay, I'm restarting this. I'll be right back. Well, no, that was actually really unfortunate because we were actually doing pretty good. We got really good cogs on the first floor, and then the game decides to just lag out on me to the point where Clyde we could both literally die and Jake won't see it if he's still lagging, but Clyde will. So I had no other choice. And yeah, Jake's slap is what Clyde saw it to be 26. On the bright side, I guess I didn't die that time, but it's still not very. Still not good. But yeah, I don't know if it's the game or my computer at this point. Considering one of us lags but the other one doesn't, it can't be connectivity issues, because if it was connectivity issues, then both of us would be lagging. So I don't know anymore. You can't tell me that one of them can work without connection and the other one can't. Okay, I'll wait for him to randomly regenerate. Give him exactly enough laps. I'll wait for both of them to actually regen. Or they just want, there we go. I'm surprised they haven't yet fixed the late pop-up messages. Like, I didn't hear the boing sound when that appeared. So I don't know how long ago Fireball actually logged out. That issue is not on my computer. That's on the game because other people have been having this issue as well. Wow, 3 EXEs again. And lagging, but Clyde isn't. There we go. At least the EXEs are weaker cogs. Like 10, 10, 12, not 15 or something. There we go. I'd say if we hit the corporate raider in the middle. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. You can lure him in. Have Clyde just use use that on the middle corporate raider. Just soak the card. Okay, well, the lure didn't work, but I guess it was worth a try. It's not like he can do much to us. It's level 10. There. Now, 2 Teslas will take out that group of EXEs. I don't like the idea of using high gags on the first floor, but I feel like I kind of have to avoid too much damage. Oh no. A lot of the Tone players like to get stuff done quickly, so they want to use they don't want to use their low gags to kill cogs slowly. They want to use gags that will kill them really quickly, but like not like they're level 7 or something, right? That's one of the reasons why people don't like soundless tunes. Is that while you can definitely do a back 9 with one, it's gonna take longer than one without them. So, debatably at least. So, yeah. You can argue that it would take shorter if you did the soundless strategies, but a lot of people don't believe that. So. Okay, yeah, weak gags. Since he's 1 cog and he's not EXE, these are weak gags. Clyde, yeah, he died in Clyde's screen. There we go. Oh, that's a cool color for the darkness and the eye. There we go. I gotta try this with 4 people. I think the last thing I do in this video will be exactly that. I want to get Clash Central up so that I can look for a group, and if there isn't one up, then I'll make one. Oh, this most haunted of dates. So you must have been my roommate. Well, who's your roommate? You're Red? Sads? Sads? That's Skeletog's humor. I think it's Sads. Does he only say that if you've seen Sads? I just realized on Clyde's screen he says something different. Okay. There's one EXE this time, excluding counterclaim. Okay. Don't miss this time. Okay, it didn't. Okay, yeah. You can tell if it missed because as soon as the presentation appears, it will say missed, even though the animation isn't supposed to start until later. Good. Good. Okay. Well, I guess he can't steal health if he misses. 96. 96. I don't know what calculates how much health he regens, honestly. Is it like all of your life combined and then halving it? Oh my god, what? Frozen. Okay. That could be it, yeah. Okay, that hit works great. Now we use this. Oops, no, not Zap. Geyser. Oh my god, the same spot. The same spot. Jake lags and Clyde doesn't. What's wrong with the geysers? Okay, there. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I think he life steals no matter what. So if it misses, then actually, maybe if he hits you, it actually decreases the amount you heal. Right? I don't know anymore, actually. Okay, let's see here. Thinking. Okay, let's do that. We'll have Clyde. Use lightning on him. Let's see. Thinking. So actually, if he sacrifices this cog I just hit, then maybe he won't come as strong as he normally would. Let's see. Okay. Let's heal. 15. He sacrificed the executive cog. He gained back almost all of his health. Oh my god. Okay, that shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Let's do that. Kill the cheese and counter Erclaim, but we want to be careful. But let's keep one cog alive. Let's see. Or maybe your strategy is to kill one other cog and then focus on him. Honestly, don't know anymore. Oh god, okay, well, I guess Jake's dead. No? Oh, he's dead, yeah. Need an effective way to do this. So clearly hitting count first isn't what you want to do. I'm gonna let Clyde die. I could just log out, but whatever. Now I could easily lower the tier by rigging Joy Roll in here, and like lowering the tier by like two levels. Feels like cheating. Also, I think if Joy Roll leaves on the first floor, then Count Erclaim will be the normal tier. Will readjust itself. Finally, Clyde got took a while for Clyde to actually. Hi. sorry, you guys don't see my screen, but there's a guy who said yes to me. Okay. I don't know. Yellow monkey. Oh, right inside. Nice. Okay. Just walk in. Okay, please go easy on the EXEs this time, game. Actually makes it possible. Oh, no EXEs! I couldn't have asked for better RNG. But Erclaim battle could be different. So now it's giving me no EXEs. Can the RNG continue to be on my side here? Okay. Clyde shows again. It's not showing. There it is. Yeah, Clyde's lagging. Okay, that worked. I need. Oh no. God damn it. Now Clyde's the one who's lagging, and I got good RNG too. Okay, I'll be back. That's such a waste. I'm so upset about that now. Like, I'm more mad than when I crashed, than when I lagged on Erclaim. Oh, and also it can't be because of the district, because I'm in a safe district, and usually safe districts are fine. But if it helps, I will switch to Seltzer instead. Quicksand is where I was before. I don't think it will help, but I can try. Maybe Quicksand is the one, is just the lagging. Who knows? I'm actually getting tired. I just want to see how possible it is to do a counter, max tier counter. I want to make sure I have all my gags back ready. Please, I want the RNG to be on my side again because that just sucked last time. You know what? In reality, maybe I should care more about the EXEs and the Erclaim fight, because if those guys are easy, then they can't do as much damage to me. There's a guy there. I hope they don't join me. I want to do this duo. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'll need that good luck, actually. You guys saw what's been going on before. And then I'm clearly not getting sad. I don't want to get sad today. I want to do counterclaim. Good. Okay. Okay, 2 EXEs, that's not bad. Of course. Okay. I'm mainly upset because I know I'm gonna need the Hypno Goggle for more Hypno Goggles for counterclaim. It just makes things much worse when I have one less than what I would actually have. So it's not the damage that I care about, because I can heal that back, but it's the fact that I'm gonna need to use another lure on this round, and which means I won't have that one for counterclaim. Thank you. Okay. And a lot of the time, I also would get upset simply because it's gonna take a long time for all the cogs to attack. And also I need to use tune-up after that, so. It's not necessarily because I'm worried about dying, it's just that I don't want to waste any more time with the cogs attacking. Use up another round to use tune-up and whatnot. And again, this fact I have to use another luminatic. Okay, cool. Not EXE. Thinking. Okay, here. I'll lure him in. Have Clyde use. Stormcloud. I was thinking a hose on the middle guy, but no. A hose won't bring it down to enough to do what I want. I'm just hoping I don't have to use this cloud later. Or at least 2 clouds later, I guess. Clyde. Okay, now. Now we can use the Tesla TV. That will do enough now, yeah. No, it won't, because the TV will go first. I always forget that, and I realize that at the last second that I made a mistake. Okay, whatever, we'll just use 2 Teslas, whatever. Again, when you first think about it, yeah, it should, but then you realize the TV goes first, and that it will take the jumps away from Tesla and that messes the whole thing up. Or we'll heal each other, and then we'll kill them. Should be good. I know 2 whole fruit pies won't work. I could just use my hoses. I don't think we'll be needing these. We'll be needing this many of them later. Hoping. Yeah, again, he looks like an EXE boss pod. It's dark in the room. Which is also, yeah, the darkness of this room actually is interesting. I made a video of a connoisseur Skelecog doing backhanded compliment, and the Skelecog that did it was an EXE, and since EXEs are dark gray in color, that makes them blend in very well with the darkness, and you can barely even see what the cog was doing. So that was kind of on me for not doing that right. But I'm sure many of you have seen it. Wait, no, actually, yeah, tier 1 I think it had. Okay, 118. Be an unwanted guest. Why is your abode open for guests to come in? I know who you are. Oh, are you now? Taking this too literally. Okay, don't fail me, because the Hypno-Goggle already failed me. It'll make things much worse. Thank you. Okay. Good. The more it hits, the more worried I get that it's gonna miss later. All right. Can this hit? It worked. Okay. I almost thought I did. Oh, maybe he steals the damage he dealt to you plus 50% of it. I think that makes more sense. So if he misses, then he didn't deal any damage to you, so there's nothing to give, no help to give him. Okay, yeah, it missed. Let's try using a geysers. I'm hoping these don't miss as well. That'll just make things much worse. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Well, I was really he missed that other time, so he didn't like skill with it. Okay, let's see. So we can use 2 lightning. Oh, actually, if we use 2 lightning on him, that'll bring us out. No, okay, yeah, 2 lightning on him. I was thinking we split it up on the wig, but then the wig will die. As long as there are 3 cogs in the battle, he can't resurrect any of the cogs. But he can also sacrifice one of the cogs still. I don't think a big wig. Oh, can a big wig level 18 do 36 damage? I don't think this will kill him. Okay, it didn't. Is he gonna sacrifice a cog? Yeah, he did. Is there anything you wish, sire? Okay, well, that happened. Should we try? Let's try piano. Let's try piano. This tune-up will act as a stun, so let's try it. It's on prestige, so maybe it won't do very well. Let's see. No, didn't work. Okay, well, let's try it. Wait, what did Erclaim say when he give forth your power to me, and no, it will not go in vain. Anything you wish, sire. Okay, well, this will be fun, very fun. I think so far we're doing well. He will probably resurrect that honcho at some point. Good, good. Okay. Okay, he didn't wake up, so that's good. Let's use cakes. Yeah, cakes. That's a good time to use it. Why does it keep going for Clyde though? I don't know. He's the one who keeps getting hit most of the time. Okay. Now, I need to heal him again. Let's use. Let's try that. Let's try it. Let's try that. I'm trying. Okay, so I can't do any more zap unless the big wig gets unsoaked. Then counter. I don't think. No. Yeah, I can't use any more zap because then the big wig will die. It'll make things worse when he resurrects him. What? I don't know. Why do they keep going for Clyde? I literally can't. Jake's the only one who has lure. Let's try this. And we'll use drop. Drop on count. That didn't hit. It was worth a try. It was the highest damage he gave, so. Hey, he's going for Jake for once. Okay. 880 health. Good, good, okay. Let's see. He's resurrecting. He sacrificed another cog, that's funny, okay. So, he resurrected the cog and sacrificed one. Let's see. I wonder if he can sacrifice a cog that he just resurrected. If so, then he will eventually kill off that head honcho. Great. Okay, good. This lure is working. Should we risk it by using Zap? I don't know. Man. What a difficult battle. Thinking of ways that this could be done. Let's try to drop again, I guess, and do that. And they're not loading. Neither of them are loading now. Good. Okay. Nope. Yeah. I guess the cogs is too high. Drop will like never work on it. It's very hard to dodge with his attacks apparently. Let's zap. Let's zap. I'm getting tired of this at this point. Yeah, let's go. Not so sure that was a good idea, but we'll try it out. Wow, 71 health. So, yeah, that didn't seem very fair, if you ask me, but didn't go for Clyde. Okay, do this. Or, Clyde still has a lot of tune-up left. Should we instead do this? And use the cannon? Okay, that didn't heal Clyde enough, so Clyde could probably just die. Okay, well, the lure worked actually, so maybe that wasn't so bad. Unless he wakes up, he woke himself up. Resurrects and refines destroy cogs. We can't do this. We can't do this. I'm just gonna come back and use rewards. Well, they're level 20s now. Oh god. Okay, yeah, I'll pass and let them kill me. Whatever. Bessie and Brand is always the best combo to do this like this. Did we seriously not die that round? Oh my god. There, that's one dead. Okay. Oh my god. Is this guy gonna miss too? Okay. Our legal eagle tasks seem to have counted though. Okay. We'll do this. Once we heal get gags, we'll go to Baba headquarters to finish off the legal eagle task. And then we'll get to the end of you know what, yeah, the end of the task, and then I'm pretty sure it'll ask us to defeat Count at some point. So when we get that task is when we'll bring out our own cheats to show to the cog, since he's been cheating on us, you know. It's only what's fair, right? Oh yeah, this is actually a different day, so I have a different daily task. I'm hoping that I can get Clyde's to work finally. There we go. No, we're doing this. We're duoing this. I'll come back for a tier 4 with, or tier 6 with others later. Okay. So I'm just gonna have to, as I said before, unleash my cheats on the cog, just like he's unleashing his cheats on us. It's only what's fair. But here, I will use normal gags because it's clearly possible. As you see me do the other time, so I'll do that first, and I'll also use SOS cards. Oh, these are all tier these are all tier 8 cards, that's funny. There were 3 different chances for it to be other tiered cards. Actually, this could have been this one here could have been a tier 7. I don't know why that I lost that. Okay. So they actually all could have been a tier 7, but they were all tier 8 instead. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, see, look at this. This is an EXE board bot in the dark room. It's really hard to see that. I mean, yeah, I mean, like on this screen right here, I can barely even see it. Okay, this should be good. They were all tier 8 cogs. So I have no idea if it's possible to do a the max tier count battle. According to this video, it does not appear to be possible unless you want to use rewards. Let me clarify: duo without rewards. It doesn't seem to be possible, but if you really want to try it out, multiple attempts, you might eventually get it. But I don't really know. Probably not. And they're all EXEs. What a great time to get all EXEs. What, break the law? A friend downstairs, red or Saz? By a certain hair. Okay, red hair, red. Yeah, okay, it's red. No longer does he live in my home. Oh, red's gone. So where's red now? We killed his father, Atticus. Okay. We need to let Clyde. Okay. So here, use SOS cards. Clyde will use a Bessie, and Jake will use a France. Turn up the volume on that for a bit. And none of the cogs died because they're all EXE cogs, so they had 50 health left. What are the chances? Oh my god, can I? Will we actually die from this? Right here, we'll use a unite. We'll use a unite. We're using rewards already. Let's just use a unite to compensate that. So count only took 400 damage. That actually seems pretty accurate. Well, he also healed himself. Okay, let's do that again. This time Jake uses the best E, Clyde uses the rarest. Purposely making the volume go down higher, go up higher. Now, looks like all the clocks die in a weird way, but let's see here. Okay, cool. Not going for Jakes, should be fine. Well, Count is really tanking these attacks. Okay, now what should we do? Wonder. More SOS cards? Let's do this. Lure him in. Yeah, he still has a little less than half of his health left. He's really tanking this stuff. Wow. Good. Okay. Then we use the winning case. That worked. 143. Then he's gonna steal life. Bring us to 257. Oh, he brings. Oh no, he's. Oh, I thought he was bringing a card back. Okay. What? He just attacked. Oh, if he's the only one left, he attacks twice. So that's another cheat that he has. Okay. That's interesting to know. Okay. And he also steals life for both of those attacks. So that's interesting. Let's see, will he unlure himself? Let's see. Nope. Okay. Then I want to use geysers. Okay. His outer shell is almost dead. Now, gains 50% damage when he's in a Skelecog form. You need to be careful. Oh man, okay, let's do that. No, actually, let's do that. I'm thinking, let's try, I know that this won't be a, okay, let's do lightning, let's see. I'm wondering, because since there's two of us here, and he's doing a lot of damage to us, I'm wondering if there's even a way for us to deal enough damage to him to actually destroy him, or will he just keep taking the shots? I guess if he misses us, that will stop him from healing. Okay, great. He's resurrecting cogs. He's resurrecting all three of the cogs that I destroyed. Wow, you know, even with rewards, this is a tough battle. I could have just used rewards to kill him, but I didn't. Okay. Thinking. Let's use a presentation. Actually, we use tune-up SOS cards. Clyde used so not tune-up SOS cards, lure SOS cards. Have him use a little man. I could have easily been done with this if I had just used rewards on a single cog, but I don't like doing that, but I guess I might have. If you want to do it, maybe you have to do that. Yeah, he unlured himself right there. Oh, he sacrificed one of the cogs, and he just got it made stronger. Okay. Okay, yes, let's use Pierce and Cindy Sprinkles. That won't kill any of the cogs, but it'll, yeah, bring them down to pretty low. Compared to the max amount of health, that's pretty low. So. I'm never doing this battle again, a duo, unless I can get it to be a lower tier somehow. So, I can't. I've already used like I don't know how many rewards, a lot though. See, I don't know how much damage I will do, so I'm gonna be safe. Okay, that wouldn't have killed him, but it was good to be safe. So. Oh, he's bringing another cog back. Wait, he's bringing back a cog that was. Oh my god, now it's a level 20. Let's see. That's a level 20.exe right there. Wait, I just realized Count has more health than a normal level 20 EXE. This one has 693. This one has Count has 14,400. Red I think followed the right formula, also because he was really tough anyways. I'm gonna have him use a flippy there. I don't want the lure to miss. I'm just gonna use SOS cards to make sure that works. I could also just use like a sticky lure or something, but we'll play it safe. I've used so many SOS cards now. I don't want to die and have to do that. No, I haven't seen Flippy's ears since the new update, so that was interesting to see right there. Actually, does Count say anything when he resurrects? All rise under the pale light of the moon. Anything you wish, sire. Give forth your power. No, it will not be in vain. All rise under the. Okay. Yeah, this is the stuff right there. Now we shall switch. Now Jake will use Pierce, and Clyde uses Sydney. Like to even out the SOS card use between my tunes so that they're not like too uneven. I almost thought that missed because I can hear the sound, but Count has 210. This guy has, wow, still a lot. So if he brings back a cog that he resurrected, then now I'm wondering, what if he brings back a level 20.exe? So would it be a 21 exe? Would they just keep increasing in level? Okay. Oh, he missed both of us. Wow, look at that. He can't lifesteal now. Okay, cool. Okay. Let's see. We need to do at least 330 damage in total. We could use like a Ned and a Franz. That'll do 300 and the bonus damage. Okay, yeah. Jake has more Franz than Clyde does, and Clyde has more clumsies than Jake does, so that works pretty well actually. Okay, I have to say, using SOS, using this actually took more rewards than the red fight did. Surprisingly. Also because, yeah, Count Erclaim has more health. Oh, look at that. It's a death animation. He comes back as a skeleton. Wasn't it plus 0.5 damage, or is it really 0.5? Maybe he's an exception. I don't know. Yeah, Count Erclaim does have like double the health of Red Hat, or maybe even more than that. No, yeah, about double actually. Ooh, bring him back again. Okay. Oh wow. Which is the reason why we had to use more rewards for it. Wow. Okay. It's a level 21 cog. Oh, they just keep getting stronger. So, can you get up to level 50 cogs, that means? Clyde goes off the screen. Okay, that was that. Level 21 cogs. Alright. I don't know how often. Yeah, I don't think. If you have 4 people, you're probably not going to see Count resurrect more than like twice. So. Okay. So if you are really willing to use all the SOS cards, you can see what the maximum level that he gets to is. Let's think here. Should we use... What if I use a Sharky Jones and a Nat? Should I even do that? I don't know. Yeah, we'll do it, whatever. I would use 2 Sharkies, but you can't use 2 of the same SOS cards, so... So is... Now, I want to say... I was going to say Count Erclaim appears to be a defense card due to him having more HP. But no, he still does a pretty good amount of damage, so... I feel like as a defense card, he would do less than that. Like Atticus, who was a level 50, did a very little damage for his level. Like up to like, no more than like 38 or something. Okay, am I gonna have to use up more Unites? Maybe. So it looks like he only attacks, I think he only attacks twice if he's by himself, unless the second attack comes after the end of the round. We'll see. If he attacks again, I'll heal Clyde. It's a tune-up. No? Okay, he only attacks twice if he's the only cog in the field. Okay. So let's see here. We can kill these 2 cogs. Right? I think we can, yeah. Yeah, we can kill those 2 cogs by doing lightning Tesla like that. Then watch him resurrect them again, and they just get really strong again. They're both dead. Count is 700 health left. Still over half of his Skeleton form health. Okay, I'm killing him. Oh my god, he still died. Well... okay, let's see. Will these be level 22 cogs? You know it, they're level... Oh, one single level 22 cog. Okay, well, I'll be back. I guess wasting more SOS cards is alright by me, so I'll be back. Okay. What if we tried a completely gagless run? Well, we use a few more SOS cards in the process, but that would still be an interesting thing to do, I guess. Just watch all the cogs die to SOS cards. Unless we get sides again. Which, I mean, I've gone in the elevator a few times. I got sad the first time. And I got him again. Okay, well. I guess we'll do it again then. I guess that's, so long to that gagless run, because we have to do sads. We can't do sads gagless. That's no longer possible. Also, the music here is actually a really slowed down version of the gag shot theme. Let's put this down. There actually isn't an option to skip the cutscene. Oh, you know, I wonder if counted sads have cog gallery. They're on the cog gallery. I'll check that after I destroy him. I'll increase the volume for this for a bit. Alright, so now I'm wondering, if we don't do anything on the first round, what if we just don't do anything on the first round? Let's see what happens. Do you think I'd just stand there and take it? Hey, I didn't even attack you. What are you talking about? And we can also just use tune-up the whole time. Like, just all tune-up the whole round. If we really want to. Uh-oh, Clyde's lagging. Okay, not anymore. He was. So I guess you could technically do sad without using any offensive gags, but you need to have a lot of lure and tune-up. But then at some point you would have to hit him. You can't kill him without using offensive gags. For that 1 HP that he has. Alright, oh, okay. Looks like the damage over time has stopped on Jade. Probably only use tune-up on the one he gets that turn. Okay, we'll hit both of us, so. Well, Clyde just took 2 damage at once. You saw that too right there? I'm not sure if he did actually. There. I'm wondering if enable filters would affect this. That probably doesn't, but mine are currently on, which is yeah, so which would create the black and white. If it's not on, it would take away the black and white. Our screens are frozen. Okay, not anymore. Clyde's lagging on his screen right now. Hopefully, this doesn't. Hopefully, this still goes. Please. Okay, there, it went. Let's use lightning. Why not? It'd just be funny. Technically, that's still that didn't miss. Look at the lightning; it's clearly hitting him. Wait, hold on a second. Last time I said I wish the chat was also Comic Sans for him. Is it in Comic Sans? It looks like it's in the normal Toon chat stand. I'm pretty sure that is what it is. Yeah. Or is that also what was his? I don't think that's what his name tag is. Oh god. You know, well, we've already used some Unite. Let's just use another one. Why not? I don't know if he was gonna die from that, but it's a good thing we did it anyway. I just wanted to play it safe. I would already used some in the count battle, and I'd done it before without rewards, so I don't really care anymore. I need to choose my dags faster though. Like, the gears are just getting in the way though. There we go. Sads can't miss. Oh, can Sads miss? I wonder if Sads can miss. I actually can't remember. It looks like the chat log only fills up what he's saying until after the text actually finishes filling out. It would be cool if the chat log did the same thing where it like slowly fills in the stuff. Come on, click. Okay. I want to do the lure thing again. I actually don't know if it's this round he's lured in or you can hit him or something else. Not yet, okay. I think it depends on what he says, right? It's 20 rounds and he also says something I'm not. Tune-Up doesn't heal all the way on the round that he can die. Unless this is the round he can die. This is the round he can die. It's just, yeah, hand out crap. Okay, yeah, let me... Oh, I want to use Opera, that's what I want to do. Oh, you know, now let's use Drop on him. I'm wondering now. What if we use Drop now? Piano. So he used the piano in case you didn't see that. So let's see if the drop does anything. It misses, okay. Now we shall use Operas. His head still disappears from it too. So I wonder if TNT makes his whole body disappear, or Trapdoor makes his whole body disappear. Right. So last time we found out that Zap interrupts his animation. Using Zap on him will interrupt the animation so he's standing up instead of sitting. Drop will still miss on him even if he's lured. Tune-Up will not heal all the way. His head still explodes when you use Opera. I don't know about Drop head explode. I don't think that works. I think I heard that doesn't work. And using multiple gags on him on the last round will do bonus damage of 9,999, I think. Or yeah, and lured will also add on to that bonus damage. Zero health. And there he goes. And he unloads. Okay. I don't believe there's a way to walk in this sequence. No, I don't think there is. Usually it would just crash you if you go into a loading zone afterwards. So now we have to get gags, and we shall see if we can do count for real. Let's get a treasure, and head to Fuller Place again. Well, I know you. Hopefully Clyde doesn't glitch again. He didn't, great. Okay. Let's try a gagless count run. With quite a few rewards, but should be alright. Hopefully we won't have to use any fires. Alright, 408 health. So this calls for our Bessie and Franz. I think when Franz and Clumsy do enough, at least with the bonus damage, and wow, neither of us are loading. This is probably the worst time for that to happen, because the one time using Gag List, 15 is EXE. Uh-huh. See if it loads itself. We'll wait a few seconds. Well, that sucks, doesn't it? I guess both and both of my tunes are like, oh. Okay, well, it did work, I guess. We didn't get to see the animation, but oh well. Okay, let's see. Gagless run, right? So we do, we could use a Clara, I guess. So little van with Clara? Why not? Change things up a bit. Oh, the railroad's already there! Alright, this is the 0, 0 coordinate, and the railroad spawns, yeah. That's how trap works. You can see it in CJs and VPs and CEOs. CFOs you can't because 0, 0 coordinate's actually right far away. Uh-oh. Okay, well, on the right side, we didn't have to log out again. We didn't get to see the drop animations, but oh well. We saw them before with the count. One EXE, that might be a little better. I wonder who this Reaper cog is. There, okay. I'm thinking should we use lure and then throw, or we'll just use drop, why not? I actually forgot Cogs Miss exists. I probably could have utilized that in the last round, but oh well. So let's do this. We'll use, yeah, he uses a Flippy, and I'll use a little old man. Well, Flippy's not even on the ladder. They, like, partially fixes enemy. He doesn't even land on the cup properly either. unload himself. Oh, is he bringing? Yeah, he's bringing a cog. He's bringing cogs back. Ooh. Oh, I thought there were 10s for a second. Like, well, why 10s? That's weaker than what they were before. Okay. How about cogs miss? Yeah, let's do cogs miss. Julius Weaver. And, do Clara again, why not? Okay, that cog didn't. Usually that cog backs up. Also, the black square around the railroad. Usually the cog backs up when you use the railroad like that. Huh. We've seen okay, there you go. Okay. Yeah, the railroad would wake up the cog because it's like using a trap gag on a cog that's already loaded. That doesn't make any sense. So a game like this makes stuff clear. Let's see. Let's do here, Bessie and Locke. Okay. Look, its sunglasses would stay where they are. That's funny. Same thing with flunkies. Yeah. Is this the last round of the missing already? I think it is. No, it's not actually. No, it's not. I almost thought that missed. I'm like, that's not supposed to be able to miss. Yeah, he can never heal himself if he keeps missing. So yeah. How about Mozart and Clumsy Ned? No, let's not do that. Let's just do Brands and Ned again. Why not? Count's almost down to his last form. So he's gonna miss one more time, and then we have to be careful. Great. Okay. It's the same round, so it's still gonna miss. Okay. Great. Let's see, how should we go about doing this one? Could be a very risky move. There, Julius Weaver, let's just do that. Okay, Julius Weaver and Old Man again. Just in case he does end up waking up. he could heal himself and then just kind of run things for us. Also, it looks like the SOS card round slower still isn't accurate when it appears up there. It's actually 1 round more than what it says. He woke up with her. Oh, he's bringing the cogs back. Will these new cogs miss? I'm really hoping they will, but yeah, we didn't have a rubber baron before. I think it actually does change what cogs come out. I don't think we had a rubber baron before, at least. Okay, so little man and I guess we'll just pass, honestly, yeah. Nothing else we really need, so. He keeps on waking back. Okay, no, I don't care anymore. Oh, he sacrificed the cog and he healed himself. Okay. I don't really care anymore. Let's just end. Kill him already. Yeah, that's right. We don't want to keep Count alive for too long or he'll do that. So let's just play it. Let's play it. Save now and just kill Count. Skull goes to my realm I may return. Up to my realm I return. Okay, looks like these guys will still miss even though the cog mist wasn't used on them. Cool. Oh. Okay, he just bringing back the cog he just destroyed himself. So it's a level 21 now. Let's use Bestie France again. We might actually see him give out level 22. Actually, wait, we saw him give out level 22 already, actually. That still didn't kill his outer shell. 64 health left. I don't know the exact damage that Bestie and Friend do together. I guess you can just do the math for how much he had just before then and how much he has now. Oh, and he's dealing damage to us now. Okay. Well, he's not by himself, so I don't think. Oh, did that? Okay, that didn't actually wouldn't have killed him, but I wanted to use that. So he doesn't attack the round he becomes a skeleton, right? So we can just do that again, I think. Yeah. Without having to worry about the damage he'll do to us. Would have had to use a lot less SOS cards too. Wait, did he heal like all of his health? That's not. No, that's a skeleton form. There we go. Okay. You should see propellers on a skeleton cog. Okay, please don't attack. I don't think he will. Yeah, that's not how version 2.0 works. So we'll see. Okay, he's bringing a cog back. So level 22s now. Oh, he did attack. Oh my god. Well, he didn't go for Clyde, and he also missed. Okay. Wow. Oh, level 22s. 2 level 22s. Okay. Those are the cogs that died before. I guess whatever cog dies the same round doesn't come back. 828 health. We're fighting the Dopo over here. DOPA. Dark Republic Affairs. Flippy. Yep. I keep forgetting that Cog Mystic exists. That would probably help us a lot more than this healing. Let's hope that Count gives us this round now to hit him. Actually, you know what? I will use Cognis and then hit him. Okay, he didn't attack, so now let's do this Weezer. And just pass, yeah. Nothing else to do, so. Now let's see, will Count wake up, or will he give us another chance? Actually, if he does, we'll keep attacking. We don't want him wasting more time with that. He won't heal as long as he can't hit us, but still. Okay. Resurrecting the other cog that we destroyed, it's fine. Oh, he's a level 23! A level 23. He has 900, exactly 900 health. So a normal level 3 would have 600? Yeah. 20, level 23, not level 3, no, level 23. So we did see him give out level 23s, okay. If we played a little bit more strategically, like actually using cards instead of letting him heal himself, probably wouldn't have seen that level 23, but whatever. I guess it's entertaining to see these cog level rise more and more. The good thing he can't nullify this rewards either. Yeah, Bessie and France again. Okay. This is the last round in which they won't hit us. So yeah, we gotta maximize their damage we can on this round. Oh wow, this 23 Baron isn't dead yet, but those two guys are. So is he gonna stun at level 24 if that's what he does right here? I don't know. Let's use another Julius. Why did he attack twice? He's not by himself. Oh, maybe because he's low on health. He is very low on health. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll just kill him then, because yeah. Or should we use a Julius Weezer and just watch him give out a level 24? We could do that too. I guess we're already here. Let's not waste more cards trying to get back here. Use a clumsy Ned, so it would what was the thing? Use a clumsy Ned so that it won't do enough to kill Count, but it will do enough to kill that Baron. And Clyde is liking. Please don't have him disconnect. Okay, good. He loaded. 36 health left. Now let's just not hit him, and we cannot hit him for. We can just pass for 3 rounds. Watch the new cards come in. Okay, yeah, pass. Let's pass. 2 more rounds of missing. Or does he stop at level 23? I don't know. Let's see. Will he eventually bring back more cogs? Oh, here we go. Here we go, more cogs. Alright. So these will be level 24 cogs. Yeah, here they are, level 24 cogs! 975 health. We're nearing 1,000 health right now. Dopa level health. Okay. Look at those tanky cogs. Okay. How should we go about doing this now? I guess we shall finish off Count. We'll be here for. No, yeah, at this point we can't actually get him to level 25 without killing Count, or without letting Count hit us, which would be very dangerous, so let's just not do that. Upon entrance, you witness the vampire reborn. And now you've whittled down the skeletal form. Oh, he says something else in Clyde's screen. Huh. Okay. You turned into 1,000 bats. And, oh yeah, Franz and Bessie were watching. Now I'm wondering, can you delay his? No, actually, yeah. Since it doesn't work with SADs, it doesn't work with technology. But I wonder if you can like use double zap will like, I don't know, interrupt his animation. I guess we'll see. We can do that. And so doodles aren't gags, so we can use a doodle. And it didn't do anything. See, this is why I don't like doodles. It does have peekaboo max. Actually, I think it has all the traits. No, it doesn't have all the stuff max. What am I saying? But okay. Anyway, I guess we don't need to heal. It's fine. Well, if we want to, we could spam doodles until they finally. Yeah, see, it's peekaboo max. Until they finally heal us all. We have 6 rounds of these guys being lured anyway. Let's try it out. So I don't know if maxing every trick increases the accuracy of, like, if maxing a trick, obviously that does something, right? I don't know if maxing the other tricks increases the accuracy of that other trick you already had maxed. That wouldn't make very much sense to me, but it's possible. And these are all DDL doodles, by the way, so. Okay. We can also try rollover. Wait, no, sorry, we can't because that's not maxed. We only have peekaboo max, so that's our only chance. In fact, I also heard that a doodle with a max trick, maxing a doodle's trick, actually decreases the accuracy of the trick by a very slight amount. I don't know why, but I think one of the devs actually confirmed that to be the case. I don't know why that's the case, but that is the case. Anyway, that was the third round. Here's the fourth round. We want to make sure we don't go past 5, because the 6th round is when we gap, so. Round number 4. Great. You see, Clyde's Doodle, Grucho here, was the one who performed the trick successfully twice, while Jake still hasn't done any. I think Clyde did have very slightly better stats than Jake's Doodle. But it's fine. He's all healed now, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now, for experimental reasons, shall we see what happens if we use SOS drop on lured cogs? Why not? Probably we'll just miss, right? Obviously, but I still want to see it anyway. We have one more round with lured, so we're fine. It'll just be a funny thing to see. Okay, that was interesting. Okay, I was wrong. They just woke up. Well, it's fine. We have unites. That's why we have unites. So did they nerf the SOS cards or something else? Anyway, I just want to be safe with that. Okay. In that case, well, we're wasting more SOS cards, but that's okay. We were already doing a lot of that anyway. What's two or three more SOS cards? I want to use Solo Man because I have less Nancy Gas. I want to keep that space there for Nancy Gas, and we'll use Flippy on Clyde. Okay, we have to be more considerate about the rounds we have. So, did they nerf the SOS card so it says what the thing that the green thing says? I don't know. I don't remember them ever saying that. Maybe I just miscounted? Or SOS drop missing unlures them? I don't know. Anyway, let's do more Doodle stuff. We'll do it for 3 rounds. Clyde's not loading. There we go. We'll do it for 3 rounds to ensure that we do not mess up the rounds. So like 2 out of 10 times so far, a Doodle has actually done the trick, a max trick successfully. A DDL Doodle. Okay, that's something to write down, don't you think? These are Doodles with slightly different stats, but they're both from DDL and they both have Peekaboo maxed. And that's the trick we're trying to get to do. That's the 3rd time. You used to be able to click on their name tag in the battle, but it wouldn't do anything, so I guess they just got rid of that. I don't know if you can still do it from outside the battle. Maybe they just made it unclickable completely. Okay, one more round of this. Because we can. It's a time waster, but we can. We've already used a lot of SOS cards. Or wasted a lot of time. Let's just waste a little more. Excellent. Okay, so as you can clearly see, Clyde's Doodle is better than Jake's, but it's fine. I don't plan on using my Doodles all too often since it's so low. And Bugsy fails a trick for like the 8th time. A max trick, yep. So. Okay, let's finish these guys off. With a Pierce and a Cindy. To watch them not die from this? 455? I think they will die from it. Oh no, maybe they won't. Nope, they have 21 health. Well, they were close. Really close. We could have used like a Julius and then used them too. I'm having fun with this, honestly. Wasting a lot of time, but I'm actually having a lot of fun messing around with these cogs now. Should we use dry gnat on them? No, let's use dry gnat. Why not? Okay, I don't want to use any more SOS, so let's just use dry gnat. Why not? So if Clyde also uses it, he just passes. Alright. Well, that is duo counter Erclaim. Very legit. Done in a very legit way. If you're willing to sacrifice the SOS cards and you have really good strategy how you want to use the SOS cards, go right ahead, but I would not do it again. I got an Advocate summon. A Shister cog summon. Clyde got a Conveyancer and an Advocate cog summon. That's cool. Oh, that's right. I wanted to check Sads and count Erclaim's cog gallery. They do have one actually, so. Sads the Skiller cog. Sads is defeated too. I could have defeated more than that. The April Fool's and stuff. Okay. Likes bad puns, dislikes EXP grinding. Don't we all? Don't we all? Likes good puns, dislikes dirty cog killers. That dislikes likes bad puns and also likes quote unquote good puns. Okay. Count Erclaim. Levels 10 to 20.mgr. So he's a he's a contractor. That's a new position. Sads is his position is Sads. Sads period. Okay. He likes lollipops and dislikes bright lights, of course. Dislikes bats, of course. Dislikes high stakes. Those are all very understandable. Damage, he can do 67 damage. I guess that's in his skeleton form. I will claim your soul. Is that Bleh? What does he say, Bleh? Come at me defeating you. Or claim your. What does he say? There is no counter. What does he say this stuff? Is it just stuff they put in the gallery? What does Sad say? Heya. Is it all just Heya? It's all Heya. Okay. That was interesting. Oh wait. Oh, it's scrollable, right, of course. I mean, it's scrollable. Yeah, I forgot. There's never been a thing yet because there's never been enough cogs. So now we have Judy at the end here. CLO has to go on the bottom. And I haven't yet defeated 50 CLOs, so I don't have the links and dislikes for her yet. Judy's defeated? Yeah, okay. Oh, that's cool. And the last thing I want to do, I will cut away to get this there, but I want to do a 4-man tier 6. So I will be back for that. Oh yeah, I don't even have to restock because I did that completely without gags. Look at the gags I had at the beginning and look at them now. And Clyde's was pretty much the same gag as the West card used, so. Okay, so if I was strategizing it a little bit better, I would have used less cards, but we were already using so many that what's using 3 more, right? So I will be right back. Okay, we have 4 now. And by the way, those floating pumpkin badges I think they get for being on the leaderboard for the most amount of times they beat on Erclaim. So yeah. Well, we got Sads. Okay. I guess we shall do Sads one last time before we really do this count battle. Or we can leave. Okay, we're leaving. We're back. Okay, time for attempt number 2 on that. We're actually with different people. Couldn't find the other guys. I think I actually went to the wrong district. I didn't realize it until later, but this is true count Erclaim 6-man, 4-man tier 6. Wait, that'll work alright, yeah. probably not gonna be using these in the count fight. So, oh, we might with maybe just one set. But... Well, this will also maximize the cogs we get. We kill all 4, which means 4 more will click them out. Hey, look, it's Atticus. Oh, it's a barrister. That's a. Wait, we actually don't need that far. We need I think we need 3 trunks and a Mauga, unless this barrister having 1 health more than a 9 EXE. Makes him live with 1 health left. I don't really know though. In that case, we would need 4 trunks, but well, oh well. I guess we overdid. Doesn't matter. Okay, we didn't start with any EXEs. I guess that helps us. Wouldn't I could have been that lucky with my duo attempts. Huh. Blue King. Oh, that's Atticus. Yeah. The hair reigns on at red. Why isn't there in his bed? That's Atticus being dead. You realize what you have done. Yeah, we killed Atticus. I wish they didn't have to kill. Atticus, but the king's only son. Yeah, I know, right? Red must be in despair from after his dad being killed. Erclaim is a sane cog, one of the only sane cogs. And Atticus and Red were also sane too. Maybe Sad as well. Well, I'm gonna lure. What? Multiple lures? Okay. Well, sure. I guess we'll do that then. Oh, I see. Yeah, multiple lures to get the card lured for 10 rounds instead of 5. And stunning, hopefully. I actually don't know if multiple stuns increases the stun, but great. Okay. It said 5 rounds, but obviously it's kind of good. That's how lure works. It goes up like that. Okay. We all go for the count, right? Yeah, here we go. All right. Okay, we brought him down to less than half health on the first round, unlike the other times where, wow, that's a lot. Yeah. 120. Okay. Oh, he's already sacrificing a cog. Wow. Maybe he does that when he's below a certain health. I don't know the calculator for it anymore, honestly. Okay. Should we lure him back in? I guess. Okay, yeah, then I'll have Clyde use tune-up. Okay. Which missed. Okay, that could be troublesome. Well, I just won't be so bad. These 2 other cogs are lured for like 9 more rounds. Okay, good. Still worked. Actually, you can tell if it misses if you have prestige tune-up. If the person using tune-up doesn't get healed very much, then it didn't hit. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Don't miss on us. Great. 242. Okay. He's sacrificing another cog. Oh my god, this is like a never-ending battle. Should we tune up lure again, I guess? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. needs to be group tune-up for it to count as a stun. Or if you're using group lure, then it can be a single tune-up on the tune that's using the lure. But so one of them has to be a area of effect, I guess. And yeah, if it's a duo and someone's using yeah, if it's a duo, that doesn't really matter honestly. But he's bringing cogs back. Level 19s. Now, if I have, a lot of people have done a lot of these counter-claim battles already. They would probably know exactly what to do in this situation. I have not done a single one, so I don't know, to be honest. Should we lure again, I guess? And then tune up stun, I guess? Yeah, okay. She's gonna feather on me. Okay, well that can actually be dangerous, because if Collide misses, then that's a wasted opportunity for him to have used group tune-up as well. See, just like that, he missed. So then the stun doesn't count. And then the lure misses too. Well. Yes, we could definitely use the group tune-up. They'll need more tune-up. They're gonna need more than that, yeah. Really? That didn't... That healed them 67? Just that? Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, think about it this way. It heals half the total amount that the group does. That the group tune-up does, so... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Wasn't expecting it to heal that much. Okay. Okay. And then count does not on lure. Do you have squirt? I think he does. Yeah, he has squirt. Okay, let's squirt the count. And we can probably use. Oh yes, quad lightning will be able to take him out. I think even if he does steal our health, I think, unless he sacrifices a cog, which would be very unfortunate. Oh wow. Wait, so does he do more damage when he's soaked? I don't know anymore. But thinking about using 2 lightning on the count. Wait, actually, oh, they don't have zap is the problem. Okay, we can't. I didn't realize that. They don't have zap. Here, I'll tune you up instead. There. Sorry, I got confused, but I got this now. Okay. I was gonna have use lure and tune up, and then I used tune up on the tune up on the one of my tunes that doesn't have that has the lure, so that wouldn't work. Okay, he's lured and unlures. Okay, it sacrifices a cog, and so he heals back all the health. You know, that's fine. That's fine. We'll zap him. Okay, well, this guy's gonna wake up, so that's fine. Now, if he... 89, how is he... I think he does do more damage when he's soaked. I don't know if I think that's for Clyde. Yeah, it was for Clyde, okay. And then he brings back another cog. Okay, This person is 506. He's 506 health. Wow. Okay, I'll lure again. And there, do that. And his group tune-up missed. This guy, okay, that's this guy lures. That's alright. Okay, wait, yeah, we can do this actually. We all use the cakes on him. He will die. His first shell will die if this works. Okay, good. There's the second shell. But now we really need to be careful because he can do a lot of damage now. And apparently he can still attack. 97 damage. Well, that was very lucky. So, okay, wait, yeah, I forgot this person has lure. You should use it. Yeah, okay, there. I think we'll do that. Oh god, I guess I don't realize that we're different, which makes sense. We don't look anything alike. Okay, well, Clyde has 92 health, which is still which if counts wakes up here, it will still do enough to kill him, I think. So let's think about this for a bit. This will be probably very risky, but we'll see what happens. Or 20 health. This is an annoying boss, I gotta say. $97. Oh my god. Yes, we shall use 2 of them. Again. I was about to say I could probably just use a single lure at Jake. No, again, one of us could miss the tune-up, and then the lure will no longer have to stun. I don't know if there's a way to predict whether or not he's going to wake up. Like, and just wake himself up. Like, that guy woke up. Okay. But Count didn't wake up, doesn't look like. Okay, this guy also woke up, apparently. This is a difficult battle. Okay, do that, and well, I mean, yeah. What else, really, right? Let's do this. Clearly, killing the other cogs first isn't gonna work, because he's just gonna bring them. He has so much health that he will eventually just bring them back. Unless you can seriously deal damage to him, like with SOS card or something. Or, yeah, like, but, yes, okay, yeah, he doesn't have a card left. Great. He missed, so he can't lifesteal. That's a step, I guess. Sacrificing a cog. Okay. Well, now he's back. Now he's back up to with his health again. Yeah, I'm going to do this and try a magnet. That's probably not going to work, but I want to learn both of the cards. Oh, you know, I think it will. Actually, the TNT appearing right there means it. A lot of you probably don't think that's true, but I've actually seen it before where the TNT actually didn't appear and it missed. So that kind of, I did kind of think the game kind of proved me wrong right there. So. I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. I'm gonna offer maybe we should restart. He's just gonna keep healing as we deal more damage to him, or we're just gonna die. He said okay. Okay, he left. I'll be back. Great, after 500 years, I finally got a group. Clash Central does not have the option to make a specific tier for Erclaim, at least just yet. So I literally had to go onto the Discord and ask for one in the Halloween discussion, and nobody except one person actually responded to it, and then that was just empty after that. And then someone just happened to come by. Maybe he saw the chat and came over, but because I know this guy actually is in the Discord, both these guys. So he could have just saw it and didn't actually respond, but still came, which is very kind of him. But Clash Central not having that option, that really shows how difficult it is to get such a group. I tried, and since Halloween discussion is usually like empty all the time, you know, right? We get up to 15 live, maybe. That works too. Since Halloween discussion is usually empty with stuff like that, I tried just talking about it in general. They're like, no, just go to Halloween discussion. I'm like, fine, okay, fine, that's your way. I'll stay in Halloween discussion. It took ages to find one more person to do this. Only Clash Central could just make that one change. And someone has actually suggested it to the team about almost 5 days ago. And it has not yet been a thing. Three HP, that's unfortunate. It's fine. I mean, how hard is it to use that? I think I need one. Oh, that works. Okay. How hard would it be to just add one, right? Just add the tier thing to counter Erclaim. I mean, I don't know anything about how that website works, so, about how the that website works internally. So maybe it is pretty hard to do that somehow. But okay, to be real, it took. Okay, actually, not as long as I thought it took. It took about 25 minutes. I thought it actually took longer than that because I wasn't really doing anything. So, and we also have no EXCs again, which is very nice for this thing. back from the grave. Oh yeah, I think he's referencing the fact that he used to be dead in canon. Like, no, he's actually alive. Here's what TTCC wrote. Okay. Tune up and lower. Yeah. Okay. You have. Wait, no, use the prestige. You have prestige alert, right? Okay, whatever. No, I was gonna say just use double prestige lure, but whatever. Right here. I'll double that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I think prestige lure does stack the bonus damages, but oh well. Okay. Wedding cakes. Is that what we're doing here? Yes. Oh, and prestige throw. Nice. It would have been great if we had the double prestige lure, but whatever. This is still good. 321. I don't think the double prestige would have killed him anyway. So, if double prestige lure plus all with quad prestige throw, I don't actually know if that would have done enough. Might have left him with like 10 health or something. I don't know. And sacrificing a cog. So what now? Lure him in again? Yeah. Okay. That tune up. And yeah, double group tune up to ensure the stun gets in there in case one of us misses. Should we not? Should we just use these throws instead? Yeah, okay. Maybe we shouldn't use. We probably could use the geysers, considering 4 geysers might actually do enough to kill him. Maybe. Nah, it wouldn't have. Oh no, it did. Okay, that's the second part. Which means, okay, he does actually attack when he gets to the second form of the same round. So okay, never mind. We figured that out the hard way. So yeah, throw would have been better. Yeah. Okay, he's bringing back the cog he sacrificed, so I don't know where that extra power is coming from. He took that cog's health, and now is bringing it back. I don't know what happens to the health he stole. He keeps that health, of course, but no. Okay, 80 damage. Oh, he's sacrificing a cog on the same round that. Okay, wow, on the same round that he brings one back. Okay. We're definitely doing a lot better than we were last time, I gotta say. It could be the gag loadouts, it could just be our luck. I don't really know, honestly. Okay. Double prestige lure? Should we do that? Nah, okay. So I'll do that. Do that. Yeah, why not? We'll just do this to ensure that, the, lure works. And I hope to never do this battle again, because it's clearly very difficult. Unless I can get to a lower tier, which would be much more preferable by me. Let's see here. More throw on the count. Let's do it. Let's see. Okay, well, the game, there we go. So it's going on Clyde's screen, I think. We don't have prestige. None of us have prestige drop, and Jake has also dropped less. Sacrificing another cog. Wow, No, I was thinking I should get rid of the 19 EXE, but we actually can't do enough damage at any point with any of the gags we have to kill them again. So we'll just leave them there. That would be a better choice. Great. And what I like about this prestige lure is that it delays lure decay by 1 round. So we have a guaranteed chance to hit on the first round of the game. Not this round, but the next round is a guaranteed chance to hit. Without prestige lure, lure decay could occur on any round except the round, I think except the round that's not removed. So, yeah. Geysers? Oh, let's do it. Geysers. So this is like, so we will not miss this attack. We're getting lucky that he isn't unluring himself. Oh, okay. If all goes well, we might be able to just all zap him. Or, do we all have zap? He doesn't have zap. Yeah, zap. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Well, might have to retry that then. I'll be back. And here we are again, round 2 with the same exact team. We have decided to restart because Count was just kept on healing, and I guess with 3 people it's like almost impossible unless you have the exact right gag setup. Maybe this is the reason why nobody likes max tier Erclaim now, because he's just too hard, and you need like to be really good. You need like insane luck, I guess, too. Dodge his attacks and whatnot. That like one thing goes wrong, he's gonna heal back all the damage he dealt. I don't see anywhere that that like allows you to predict when he's going to sacrifice a cog and stuff. Yes, let's do this. Whale of Sound, right? Oh, actually, yeah, that works. Opera, yeah. Still didn't do enough. Dang it. Whatever, it's fine. Alright. We shall... Well, we don't... Oh, that works, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, we can do that. Apparently, I'm seeing here, if your cog disguise is a bloodsucker and he will say something, he'll have exclusive dialogue. Same thing if you're a bat tune, exclusive dialogue. Yeah, if you've seen SADs already, you have that. He'll say something different. And entering was only one. Entering by yourself apparently also has him say stuff like that. Exclusive stuff. Sorry. I don't know what they are. Maybe for no spoilers. But yeah, that page doesn't actually say what they are. Okay, I see. The level cap is level 30. Level 30.exes, which is the level of the Dark Republic affairs. I see. If he's not missing 500 HP, then he won't sacrifice. That's good to know. Okay. Okay. Keep his stations. Why not? And that. Perfect. Keep those other cogs lured for as long as possible. That might help. You know, now I'm actually not so sure. Does prestige lure stack? I could just ask someone. But yeah, great. Okay. So should we do weddings again, or do we not want to do that? I mean, yeah, okay. We have a guaranteed hit this round, so you might as well utilize that, right? Yeah. Okay, he has less than 500 health. That could actually be bad. We'll see. And he's sacrificing. Yeah, okay, well. He still has less than his maximum health, I guess. Than his, yeah, max health. Yes. It's actually not his max health. They can go higher than that. But I don't know if his health actually does cap us or not, though. Yeah, let's do that. And then 2 group tune-ups. We want to make sure that dollar bill is. If he successfully attacks a tune, he will absorb the damage of the attack plus 100 extra if it's really low. I don't know how much really low is. Maybe like 200? I don't know. This light's red? I have no idea. Should we use throw? Oh, it's good. Throw. Okay. Thinking what should we... Yeah, right, of course. Throw has lower accuracy. So yeah. Geyser. Okay, he... Sacrifice. Does he always sacrifice when he's under that amount? He only healed 380, it looks like. Which is... Okay, he's actually still pretty low. Okay. That's really good, actually. Should we... No, that won't do enough. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll do that because I lure. Yeah, it missed. Yeah, I didn't expect lure to work anyway. So, and that missed too. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. That probably just completely ruined everything. But so he's not critically low, which means he'll only heal 60. Is that right? 122. Huh. Okay. And he's bringing the cogs back. Okay. So I think we can lure him in, and we can use 4 geysers on him. I think that might be enough to get rid of his first shell at least. Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh yes, double prestige. That's what you want to see. Okay. Great. Okay. There. So I see now. I guess maximum. You want to. I guess using the double prestige on the first round isn't gonna help much since he's probably gonna survive anyway, and he'll just heal it back up. Okay, geysers. We use geysers. We all have geysers, and it's all prestige. Interestingly. Yes. Okay. First shell dead. That's not actually his true health, I don't think. This glitch. There we go. Okay, apparently he's at full health. Because it did exactly enough to kill him. Or the bonus damage, right? Yeah. Only does it if bonus damage. Damage carryover, yeah. Carryover damage worse. 88 damage, wow. Sacrificing. Okay, that cog was actually lured for most of that time, so he might have actually done us a favor. Okay, there's that. Well, I'll. Here, actually, yeah. Just as many group tune-ups as we can. I don't actually, because you have to remember, you don't want to risk it and have the one group tune-up you use to miss. Because first of all, you're not gonna have all the laugh that it would have given you, and second of all, the stun will no longer count. So, yeah. I don't think he was climbing up the ladder correctly. He's still not hit all the way. He's missing 11 laugh. Okay. So what we should do, I think. Actually, pies. I'm thinking we don't soak the cog next to him. Instead, we just use Zap. $107. 163. Sacrificing. Okay. Okay. Well, looks like that. Whatever that said about him having to be under 500 for him to sacrifice, I'm completely wrong. Oh, if he's not missing at least 500. Okay, so it's not that he's at 500 health, it's that he has to be missing 500. So if you deal more than 500, then yeah. We also need the group tune-up. There. Good. Okay. Also, didn't miss. Okay, yeah. That was risky. What the heck is that coming from? I think it's coming from the 0, 0 coordinate. Kennen's been weird like that. Like, I've seen it happen before in, like, Booleans, I think. More pies? Okay. Sure, we need more pies. Should we use draw? Yeah, sure, okay. But he's using it, so we'll try it out. It will do more damage if the drops hit, but it's on prestige and he's level 20 at EXE. You know where this that's gonna go. I mean, okay, it actually worked. After Jake died, they actually used 2 pianos when they hit 2. Okay. So he's not missing 500 from his base. Oh my god, withdrawal. 177. This is Quake. Oh god. Is this battle even possible? I don't know. 289. Oh, because he did a group attack. I am starting to question if this is even possible with the setup that we have. Well, I'm gonna tell him to leave. So I will. So I really don't know if this is even possible without using rewards. Is what I'm saying. I'm actually gonna type. I'm actually asking in that chat if it's even possible to beat without the use of rewards. I mean, I guess theoretically, yeah, if he misses enough, but but the chances of him missing all those every single time, it's not that those odds are not in your favor. Yeah, it's... So, I guess the RNG of also him sacrificing, right? If you're lucky enough for him to not sacrifice, maybe what we can do is... Three of us have Zap, I think. I'm checking. The other guy is not even outside. What we might be able to do instead... Yeah, he has Zap, okay. Is use Geysers. Geysers first, and I hope that he doesn't heal. Hope that he doesn't sacrifice. And then zap him, and then drop, and whoever doesn't have Zap will use drop. That might be the way to go. And we'll still have a lot more gigs to use on his Skeleton performance. But I'll be back. Alright, well I think I'm just gonna give up here, because... both my tunes are level 80. So just that alone will bring the tier really high unless we're with a bunch of level 1s, which are what 2 other level 1s. and so it's gonna be, I think, too hard for me to really do counter Erclaim at all. Which doesn't really seem fair, honestly, because I want to fight Erclaim for the rewards, but my tunes are simply too high that it poses more of a challenge. That it poses too much of a challenge for me to even be able to complete, even with 4 people. I could try one more time to get lower people and see if the tier will be low enough to kill him then, but... I'm going to bet that the lowest we can get the tier is tier 4, which is 2 tiers below tier 6, obviously. Makes him a level 16 version 2.0, which isn't as bad, but again, he has more health than the cog formula allows. But he will also do less damage, so maybe? And the cogs that he's with will also be lower health? I guess I could try. But, if that attempt doesn't work, then I might just end the video there. So, I'll be back one more time. Okay, I have a different plan, actually. I'm literally now resorting to cheating the system by getting a third tune who is a low level. Just so I can actually defeat the boss on my own. Actually, not even just on my own. So I can defeat the boss at all without using rewards. Joy Roll is level 26, which would bring us down to a tier, tier 4, I think. Because the average is like 64, and tier 4 needs an average of 61 to 70. So. And look at these cars, they're much lower too. So Joy Roll has low life, of course, he's low level, but he has throw and sound, so this might actually be doable. Let's do this. I think they made Count Erclaim too hard. The fact that I literally have to resort to cheating the system in order to actually be able to win, not even just by myself again, shows that the boss is probably a bit too hard. But at least for people who are higher level, people who are lower level but had good gags, oh, they're gonna have an easy time fighting this boss. Okay, Jake's lagging. You can see the card stuff up there is not updating. There we go. Here's what we could try. Yes, we will heal Joy Roll next round. We're using a lure and that, so we'll try that. Highest level is 13. Which means, I actually don't know, what level the cogs and Count Erclaim that will be. Count Erclaim is a level 16. Which already, even if Doodle ends up dying, is already a very huge step down. They really need to nerf this boss. At least just a little bit nerfing. That's probably the reason people never do tier 6s, is that you need to have like an exact gag setup to even have a chance of doing it. And not many people are probably going to have that gag setup unless you have a bunch of friends and you can choose which one you want to bring. Level 14s. Oh, that's really nice. Wow. The gnome who was mean. I don't know. Does nothing but yells and screams. Oh, he's on all my screens. He's actually saying something I've never seen before. I don't know who he's talking about. Actually, maybe I've seen this once. I don't know what exactly he's referencing. It could be a tune. I don't know though. Okay, so Clyde uses that tune up, and then actually, huh. He has a Doodle that is maxed in jump. Doodles also provide a stun, and which failed. Wait. He has a DDL Doodle. I'm pretty sure it's a DDL Doodle. His name is Tipsy. Yeah, you know? Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe his Doodle isn't maxed, but I'll check that later. I could have sworn I maxed his Doodle, but I'll check that. And also RNG hates me so much that even jump missed. And the presentation missed. I don't know how much damage. He did 33 damage. That's how much he did. That's nothing compared to what he was doing before. No, I don't actually care if Jellyroll dies, honestly. I'm mainly just using him as a way of cheating the system. As long as he's alive during the count battle, the tier in the battle will change. If he dies in the first round, then the count battle will update itself. But the game can't update the battle in the middle of the round. So, yeah. Looks like we're fine though. Didn't die. Let's do this again then. I could have sworn you were able to call for friends, who are in the same area. Maybe they fixed it. Yes, he has every trick maxed, and jump still didn't do anything. That's how bad Doodles are in this game. No, I probably just got really unlucky. Yeah. Jump can still miss. Yes, jump can still miss. It's just very unlikely in that chance. It missed again. What? Why is this Doodle not doing anything? I definitely got his Doodle from BDL. I wouldn't have trained that Doodle if it wasn't from BDL. I made sure. Okay, this worked. Now we have 3 winning cakes, one of which is prestiged. Let's try this. His max health, which he's gone over now, is 976, which is a huge step down from what he was before. Yeah. $239. He might sacrifice. We'll see. Or is it guaranteed he'll sacrifice? Maybe it's guaranteed he'll sacrifice. Oh my god. But anyway, yeah, he does not gain that much health. Now that he's like that. Okay. Let's do that. Clyde do that to heal himself. Let's also again send in the Gypsy Doodle. Let's see. Will this one work? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Doodles are disabled in this. I can't imagine they would be. Why is jump not working? That is actually concerning at this point. It's not it's a DDL Doodle, so it should be working as intended. As a DDL Doodle would. He might wake up actually. He didn't wake up. Oh my god. Okay. Yes. Pie. Or cake. Okay, he died because Jellyroll got the notification for version 2.0 cog, so he killed him. Nice. He has 732. So it looks like it doesn't decrease him down to half health either. It decreases his health by like 0.25, by 20. Takes away 25% of his health. Okay, bringing back a cog. It would be a level 15 EXE, which is still a lot less than having a normal 18. Instant KO. Okay, it's fine. Whatever. I shouldn't be too upset about that. Okay. Again, mainly Jellyroll is mainly there as a way of cheating the system, so we don't have to worry about him honestly. Okay. Those guys, well, that's fine. Those guys can take damage. Look, they did mediocre damage compared to what we had before. It's like just like Atticus, he did mediocre damage for being a level 50 MTR. I guess it's also to make it not so hard, because it's actually really hard to actually get to him, so they wanted to actually fight him. And 46 in his skeleton form, that's also not very much. 81. Okay. I might actually have a chance here, for once. But yeah, here's what we should do. Clyde's taking a bit of damage. I don't know why they're always going for Clyde. But use that to heal him. Again, single tune-up works as a stun if the lure is group. One of them has to be a group, I should say that, yeah. One of them has to be group damage. Nice, okay. Great. Okay. Now, what shall we do next? We don't want to bring him too low. So maybe what we should do is... Whole cream pies, I'm hoping this won't bring him down to less than 500 of his... Wow, that missed. Let's do less than 500 of his usual health. Okay, let's do that again. See, we actually have a chance now. Now that we cheated the tier system. That was the only way for us to be able to do this. Even with 4 people, we couldn't do the tier 6. Okay. That's fine. This guy can stay awake. I don't care anymore. And then he sacrifices a cut. What? He's not missing 500. This guy's really cheating now. Okay, fine. Well, that just proves that I don't know what to decide to anymore. But let's do this. See if we can lure him back in. The Rubber Baron might wake up, but that's fine. He's weaker than the EXE anyway. As long as we kill Count, then the battle can actually come to an end, because the cogs will stop spawning after that. Okay. Great. Okay, this is it. We use double lightning, and this will kill him, unless he sacrifices. And I don't think he did. Let's see. Oh, he's not soaked in you. Oh, that's fine, actually. We can deal with that. We lure, yes. I had a feeling I probably should have used Storm Clouds instead, so that he would stay soaked, but it's fine, whatever. I think we're good. Yes. Okay. Let's hope he doesn't unlure again. Okay, he didn't unlure. Now, I think we got this now. We can use it on the middle guy so that he dies. The 15 will then be soaked, and we'll wake up from our zap. That's alright. And if he, and it's fine. At this point, it's fine if he unlures. It's fine if he resurrects into the cogs, because we're gonna zap him. The only thing is that he could unlure and hit us, or he could sacrifice that cog, I guess, heal up. I think what I meant to say instead of sacrificing is if he brings back one of the cogs from the scrap, I guess is what the cogs call it. And so that is dead. The counter Erclaim is now dead. Duoed count Erclaim without rewards by cheating the tier system. I can't believe I had to do that just to win, but... So if you want to beat Count Erclaim without trouble, just cheat the system by bringing in a low tune and then getting rid of him, or maybe keeping him if you can, and then doing it from there. That makes it much easier. It's way easier. And now, okay, we actually can't kill this guy, but what we can do is tune up. I'm not going to trust drop to hit, so I'm instead going to use Zap, or Tesla, which will leave him with 10 health left exactly, and then we'll be done, finally. No, I don't even want to try to see what count says when you're doing it by yourself, because means I have to get through all those other cogs by myself too. I could probably try doing it with Doodle. He's level 26, which would make it tier 1. But I don't know what the cogs are like at tier 1. I guess I could check really fast. Anyway. Cart battery, and now he's dead. Did it. I actually didn't think this strategy would work either, but it did. And I never want to do that again. Well, I guess I can do this strategy again, but never want to do the other one ever again. Nina knows cog summoning and advocate cogs. I think I got one of the advocate already, which means I think it's a building. Whew, wow. And Clyde got a barrister and a conveyancer. Okay. I'm gonna get Gags, and I'll switch my screen over to General actually. And I want to see what Count says when you're by yourself. He might have multiple dialogue things. If you're by yourself, but at least we'll get a glimpse of what one of them is. If Joyrol is even able to get past this, might be able to. I don't know what level the cogs are. But we can see though, as long as we survive it. Actually, I'm gonna have him go to different. I'll be back. The most unlikely of things here is that we get sads. Which actually, I don't think we'll be able to do, unless we're really lucky. So I'm not even gonna try. Okay. Level 10, up to level 10, huh? But yeah, the boss here is level 10, but the rest of them are level 5. That's actually really weak cards. I like that. For tier 1. So let's see, 63. We'll use an opera, whatever. Just get rid of the weaker guys. Wow, that's a glitchy opera. Sun move. I just want to see what Count says when you go in by yourself. That's all I care about. EXE. I don't know what level that is. 5 EXE. Okay, they're all 5s. Great. If we get lucky. Okay, well that's not lucky. Wow. The game does not like me here, does it? I guess I'll let them kill me and I'll come back. I just realized we only missed like 2 times in total in this whole video, and this would be the 3rd time. The chances that my 3rd miss has happened in that room on a tier 1. Wow, everything. Oh my god, everything is like a lot darker right now because I think we're still in the dark room. And we are stuck. Okay. It's still dark. You know what, we can give it like this. It gives it a more spooky vibe. We can kill very quickly and everything. With such low laugh. He's not an Uber. I didn't want to make him an Uber. He would slowly or eventually earn more levels, and that would do it. Would make it easier. So. I actually don't know how long this video has been going. Actually, yes I do. Apparently it's been going on for 3 hours without edits, so I do end up editing the video. So almost 4 hours actually. Just, I have the ability to pause the recording. I don't think that time actually counts. But actually those guys were already there the first time. They probably think I died, which I did. My intent is not to solo the whole boss. It's to solo just the first part. I got really unlucky because the game just didn't want me to see the part. But that's fine. Let's hope we don't the EXEs don't hate me this time. Actually, there weren't that many EXEs, what am I saying? Okay, actually no EXEs this time. There's also a 7. Is that a pencil pusher on the right or the downside? It's a downside, yeah, it's a downside. Alright. We can actually use a popcorn now because it's not EXEs. Oh, that's a shister, which means it's an attack cog. She will do double, not double, but she'll do more damage. Okay, great, at least this guy missed. They both missed. Okay, that's great. Another 5. That's not an EXE either. Okay, so we can just. That's still on. Okay, yeah, another foghorn, and then we'll take out 10. Thank you. This time the game will stop being mean to me. Okay. We'll do something that will actually like have a better chance of hitting it. There. So if you go sad in this room, which is probably not going to happen for very many people, then it stays dark. Like it seems darker than lightning, I think, or maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's the same darkness. Level 8. Okay. Try plant soloing this. A lonely night treks up the tower. Ah, yes, you acknowledge that I am doing it solo. He doesn't say anything about the fact that the knight's probably going to die since he's soloing this fight. He doesn't have any SOS cards. I don't even think he has a somewhat suit. He has 1 fire, which actually isn't enough to fire any of these guys. So, yeah. What types of fire? Half of them hit me, I guess. Count misses, okay. I swear, if I survive this, I could actually, if this guy does a weak attack. Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, wow. Can't believe I survived that. Because the count didn't hit me, it's fine. Okay, well I'm gonna lose these gags anyway. Let's just operate. I could leave, but let's have fun. I realize the boss on the first floor, is the same level as Count here. Okay, we're done now. That was fun. I guess I might as well also, let me see something. Tasks completed. I don't, see where, that's two, yeah. I don't know if side tasks count as tasks completed. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I've completed Bug Hunter. So, was that the second task? I actually can't remember anymore. Haven't locked any of the bosses. I honestly can't remember if I've done any side tasks on this tune at all. But is there really any reason for me to? Because I think the only thing it gives you are poses. This one gives you a zombie profile. Yeah, they just give you profile poses. So, yeah, I don't think he has completed. I'll look more into it, but if side tasks don't count as tasks completed, which I think they probably do, then I will do the side task. If they don't, then I want to keep it at 2 because that's the lowest amount you think you can have. I guess unless you do bugged out bug hunter too. On a task list tune, or you can also skip the tutorial and you get 0 because doing the P1 actually counts as 1. Or you can also have 1 by doing bugged out bug hunter. So I'll have to look into that. So yes, this has been a long video. I might edit a lot of parts out also because it's getting really long, but so goodbye.